Hello, welcome back to some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I'm not fully evolved yet. However, the only way I can do so, I'm going to ignore Metachan for a little bit. The only way I can do so, as mentioned in the previous episode, is to head up north, enter the cave. The entrance is too narrow. There is only room for one. Come alone to enter. So the thing is, this entire time, we've had Chikorita chasing after us because, well, that's our teammate. That's how the game works. But we're in the post-game now. We don't actually need to have Chikorita with us at all times. As friendly as Chikorita is, I can actually talk to you. I think I have to... Wait, I just have to head to the south, maybe? There we go. Oh yeah, Ace. Hold on a second. There's something I wanted to discuss before we go to a dungeon. You know how we always go to dungeons together? But from now on, I expect to be seeing different types of dungeons. With just us, I think there will be times where we find it tough going. So this is my idea. Instead of just us, we should be delegating more to the whole team. How about we make it possible to pick different leaders and members for rescue teams? I think there will be even times... How did I misread that? I think there will even be times we don't go on rescues depending on the dungeon. But I think that will let us mount rescues with Pokemon of different types. It will make the team better. Do you like the idea? Do you think it'll be a good idea to be able to freely choose leaders? Absolutely. As of now, I don't have to actually play as a Psyduck. If I wanted to, I could actually be playing as Chikorita. In his friend area, face the team member that you want to make his leader, select make leader on the menu, and that will be the character that I get to play around as. One more thing, we should make it so a team leader can go into a dungeon alone if it wants. You choose the leader of a dungeon-bound team in a friend area, use make leader, etc, etc, and then you can send anybody away. So, Chikorita, please stand by. And now I can be alone as Psyduck. My apologies, as a Golduck. A voice emanates from somewhere. Ye who seek awakening, this is Luminous Cave. Do ye seek a new evolution? Will ye give an item for evolution? No. Ye who seek awakening, let us begin. I can't evolve yet, bruh. I'm not a high enough level. I'm gonna cry. Okay, so the game's a little bit of a dick. I can't evolve until I'm level 33. Bruh, I've only got like 67 experience. Just give me the damn Golduck. Fine, I'll evolve someone else then. Hello, it is me. I am now Chikorita. Chikorita is undergoing changes. Chikorita's appearance changed. I don't think that's true. Oh, hey, look at that. It evolved from Chikorita to Bayleaf. You shall return if evolution is what you seek. I'm actually pretty close to another evolution, really. I think I'm level 32 or 33 on this one. 32, 20,000 to the next level. That makes me feel like it reset me. I'm getting that vibe. I don't like that vibe. I think I lost experience technically by evolving. I've actually never been to this place before. This is where Psyduck gets to live, apparently. Hello. It appears to like this place a lot. I have to add you back to the team, and I'm gonna make you the leader so that way you can actually get some experience, because I desperately need. I also don't know how to make Chikorita / Bayleaf leave the team unless I'm here, so... There we go. Not too much to do here, except, you know, probably talk to a few people, I'm sure. Maybe go find some legendaries, because I've been told that there are now legendaries. I'm actually curious as to what people say. Wonder what's higher than the gold rank. I can't imagine it. I think I know. Our team got the gold rank, but I think the rescues go higher than that. I don't know if there's anything in between gold and the one I'm thinking of, but Lucario rank is actually a thing. Even though Lucario is not a Gen 3 Pokemon. There are, I think, 5 different Gen 4 Pokemon that are in this game. Not as playable characters, but as like figurines and references. I think it's Bonsly, Munchlax, Lucario, Weavile. I can't remember the fifth one. Well, first things first, I did look up the ranks. After gold rank is platinum rank, diamond rank, and then Lucario rank. And to get to Lucario rank, I would need to have 15,000 points. I am not intending to talk to you because I pushed the wrong button, my bad. And that's about the greatest of them all. There's but one hero. It's Lucario. Okay, it's actually kind of a useful thing to talk to you. I was just talking about him. Whose exploits as a rescue leader are the stuff of legend. Aspire to become like Lucario. To become even closer to Lucario's greatness. That is my goal and my dream. It's actually kind of neat lore for Alakazam. I'm at 1425. I'm actually very close to gold rank, which is 1500. In fact, just a couple more missions actually should get me there. But yeah, Lucario rank is 15,000. There's no way that's going to be happening during this playthrough, let's be real. And the 5th Gen 4 Pokemon that's in the game is Mime Jr. Okay. So you can actually get different figures. I think Munchlax is like a character that's in the game, but you can't actually play as them. I can't really remember. But in this game, you're actually able to receive figures, which are placed outside the team base. They're obtained as rewards when certain conditions are met. All of the figures are depictions of Generation 4 Pokemon that had not yet made an appearance in the core series games at the time of Generation 3. One of the reasons why I've been trying to go for the Makuhita Dojo is because I'm actually supposed to get one of those. I would have to complete the 17 type-based mazes, and I think one of them actually just unlocked. I think the ghost one should be available now. You can also receive the Lucario figure if you reach the Lucario rank. And then the Mime Jr. figure and Weavile figure you get as a reward for completing S rank or star rank missions. And it's a very, very low chance. It's like a 1% chance, or 1.17% chance on S rank missions, 1.48 on star ranks. It's hard to get those, I think. Unless you're willing to actually try to go for the Lucario rank, in which case you'll probably just get those naturally. However, I do have a ghost type maze, as well as a few team ones that have been unlocked. But the ghost one is what I need to complete to get that Bonsly figure. Your decision stands. I'm going to go at it alone. You have succeeded in your training. On your worth, without a doubt, you've grown more powerful from your training. Wait. What? What? Did you maybe conquer all of the training courses? That's amazing. Congratulations. I promised you a reward for completing the training courses. So here it is, my Bonsly doll. Isn't it smashing? Hey. And we also get a ginseng. Don't let up on your training, keep bettering yourself, etc, etc. I think I actually want to use that ginseng on my scratch move. I mean, I'm just gonna keep using scratch since I've dealt with that move since the beginning, and I don't really think Golduck learns anything special. I'm trying to think, I don't think it does. So first things first. I think it activates my set move, right? I think I made that mistake last time. I mean, Ice Beam +1 actually wouldn't be too bad, but I think Scratch +2 would be really good. Let me actually see if I can find out damage calcs in this game. Okay, I have learned so much about this game just in a simple Google search. This is incredible. First things first, the most powerful move would be Ice Beam. However, because I'm going to be linking Tail Whip with Scratch, it will actually be dealing more damage if I was to give that to Scratch. However, I started looking up some accuracy information because, you know, I hate this game. Turns out, these moves are terrible. One of the questions that Google AI was asking me is, asking me if I wanted to look at whether it's better to link 2 attacking moves instead, or to check the accuracy tier of Scratch so I don't miss. And I just thought that was like a very targeted question, so I responded that I damn near missed everything. I've even ended up with 6 missed scratches in a row because that's my luck. And it seems like every other or third ice beam is a miss. Confusion seems like it has fairly decent accuracy at least, but it doesn't have the same damage output as the linked moves, nor the useful range of ice beam. As it turns out, the game calculates accuracy using a double check system, multiplying accuracy by itself, making certain moves a massive gamble. Confusion is the clear winner. In Rescue Team, Confusion has an incredibly reliable base accuracy tier around 84 to 88 true accuracy. That's kind of sad when it says that that's incredibly reliable. But then you compare it to Ice Beam, with a baseline accuracy of around 70 to 75%. Missing every third shot fits the math perfectly. Scratch is the worst of the three. Despite being a basic starter move, Scratch in the original Rescue Team drops to a notoriously low base accuracy tier of roughly 60%. When you link moves like Tail Whip and Scratch, the game treats it as an all or nothing momentum loop, which makes sense. You're effectively using 2 moves for the price of 1. If Tail Whip misses, then the chain doesn't break, but Scratch loses its defense drop bonus. If you're standing in a hallway or dealing with minor evasion drops, Scratch's low 60% accuracy baseline means rolling the dice back to back will result in frequent missed streaks. And that information is something that I didn't realize. Standing in a hallway actually lowers your accuracy compared to being in an actual room like I'm currently standing in. So Scratch is actually 60 to 65. You lose about 5% of your accuracy when you're standing in a hallway. I never knew that. That's kind of got me shitty. But from what I've learned from all this is the best option would actually be to give it for a Scratch. I might help if I actually select the correct window so I can actually set my move. But yeah, adding a Ginseng to make Scratch +2 would be the best option. I don't really know what Golduck's stats are going to be like, but I still feel like having Ginseng on Scratch to make it Scratch +2 because that has 22 PP and there's no way to actually boost that. There are ways to boost it in the remakes, just not in this game. Because I only have 8 for Ice Beam, I think I would rather have it on Scratch anyway. Set move got stronger. Hi. Get out of here. That was some good work today. I should get some rest. I see that Chikorita has brainwashed you well. We don't have anybody to greet us good morning, but at least we still get the mail. However, I have some, well, let's say more important things to do. I have returned. A voice is still talking to me, etc., etc. I've been here before. Please evolve me. Thank you. Ace is undergoing changes. Ace's appearance change. My appearance is the same. Thank you. It evolved from Psyduck to Golduck. Hell yeah. So according to my stats, my physical attack is higher than my special attack, so I think it was actually a very good idea to be giving that Ginseng to Scratch. It's going to be most likely dealing more damage anyway. Oh, and there's a little Bonsly doll. I completely walked past it and didn't even realize. Can't talk to it or anything, but hey, it's there. So you might not recognize me. That Lombre. He amuses me so. Oh, you don't have anything to say? Oh, long time no see. You are well. You see, I've heard about Lombre's tale. It is too funny. I've heard that Lombre almost drowned at sea. That Lombre, he lives in water. How very pathetic. Hello, Mr. Pathetic. What's that? Oh, you mean what happened to sea? I wasn't drowning. Yeesh, they're making up stories about me. Want to know what really happened? I don't actually really care, but sure, go ahead and tell me. I went out to the sea to frolic a while back. You know, I was trying that dive thing. So I was having fun going underwater, and I got washed out to sea a bit. All of a sudden, these wicked clouds rolled in, and before I knew it, there was a full-blown storm raging. There's more. A dungeon appeared in the sea. I was shocked witless. I got out of there fast. But who'd have guessed it? A dungeon in a stormy sea? Huh? You want to know more about that dungeon in the sea? I've moosed it out of there, so I can't tell you much. I know. Maybe Whiscash would know something. Yeah, that'd be best. Go talk to Whiscash. I was just up there. Hey, buddy. So you wish to know about the dungeon in the sea. I too have heard of it. I have heard of a place that is far off our coast. It is a sea churned by torrential storms and violent waves. It is a place appropriately named the Stormy Sea. Imagine. There, one will find a dungeon that leads to the bottom of the sea. The sea is infinitely dark and its depth unimaginable. That is what I've heard. Oh, you look eager to go. However, to go beneath the sea, a hidden machine named Dive is needed. Yes, HMs are actually in this game. Without Dive, you cannot go to the Stormy Sea. If it tells me you are desperate to go, so be it. You may have this. I understand that it is a very rare item that was found in a place called the Solar Cave. If you were to carry that hidden machine as an item, or if any team member wishing to enter the dungeon used that hidden machine to learn Dive, you would be able to enter the Stormy Sea. The thing is, if I was to get rid of any move, I'd get rid of Confusion. I just don't like losing 10 PP, especially since now that we're in the post-game, and I think Stormy Sea is even one of them. We're going to be coming up to some dungeons that actually have 100 floors. And so PP conservation would actually be kind of useful. Don't know if I want to actually get rid of Confusion. Oh, and it looks like Metacham is gone. Bye, Metacham, then. Let's go check out this Stormy Sea. Oh, and we also have access to Solar Cave and Waterfall Pond. Interesting. I think, yeah, Solar Cave has other HMs that you can find lying on the ground. I don't know what all the HMs are, but I'm pretty sure that there's like Rock Smash, lets you actually break apart walls. No, actually, apparently 8 HMs are in this game. We already have Dive, given to us by Whiscash. If we lose it, we can actually re-find it on floor 10 of Solar Cave. However, it requires a key. Surf is found on floor 20 of Solar Cave, also requires a key. Waterfall is found on floor 15 of Solar Cave, requires a Pokemon that can cross water or lava or use the HM Surf. And it's actually required to enter Waterfall Pond, so I can't even go there right now. Fly is found on floor 30 of Wyvern Hill, which I don't think we've unlocked that yet, as far as I know. I don't see it in here anyway. But it also requires a key. I don't have any keys. I know that these are items that you can find. I want to say they're in Solar Cave. Like you just find them as you're progressing. So you can just pick up a key and then get the HM that comes up to you next. Can't remember. But Fly is required if we want to return to Sky Tower. Rock Smash found on floor 45 of Buried Relic. We don't have access to that yet. Strength on floor 60 of the same place. Flash on floor 70 and Cut on floor 80. 80 floors of a dungeon actually sounds like a living nightmare. Technically, I could also enter in Wonder Mail codes to just unlock all these dungeons automatically. I'd prefer to just let the game unlock them for me as I progress. It's not super difficult. Nothing in this game is actually really difficult. It's just annoying not having any information about power of moves and accuracy of moves. And RNG being a little bitch about everything. Actually, before I head off, I do want to check something. Now that I have money again. Do you, please tell me you have something else I can buy? Hey, you have places. Oh my god, you have places. Jesus. H chamber. Oh, right. For the various unknowns. A through N, O through question mark. Some of these are 8,500. I don't think I have anything in savings either. Of course not. I don't know if I want to buy any of these yet. I think... I don't know about Poison Swamp. I want to say Furnace Desert's actually supposed to unlock a new area for us. I think there's a dungeon that's actually called like Desert or something. And I'm pretty sure that it's unlocked with one of these. And I mean, this is the only one that says desert, so it's probably that one. I don't have the money for that, so I can't even try it. However, I do have quite a few items I could probably sell. As far as I know, I don't think I have any use for any of these items. Don't get me wrong, Power Band would be kind of useful, but I think, honestly, having a Reviver Seed or X-Ray Specs on whoever I'm using is going to be the most useful. This is a sell all, right? Yes, fantastic. Give me 5,000. Thank you. I can now buy that Furnace Desert thing. And just in case it's not, I'm going to make a save state just to be safe. It'll be 8,500. Yumta. Congratulations, you can go to Furnace Desert now. It didn't say that anything was actually unlocked though, dungeon-wise. Oh, yep, it is there. Desert region. Okay, cool. I want to say desert region's actually supposed to have like guaranteed floors that will spawn a key. But like overall, Solar Cave is supposed to have more chances of finding more keys, I mean. Because for Solar Cave, it's every floor from 1 to... I think it's like halfway through or maybe to the end, I don't remember. It's supposed to have a chance of dropping a key, whereas the desert region is supposed to have 1 guaranteed spawn on, I think, floor like 9 or something. And then the next floor is supposed to have a guaranteed spawn, but you only get 2. You guaranteed 2, you have a chance of finding a whole bunch. Pick your poison, basically. I think I'm gonna tackle the Solar Cave first. Just because desert region... When I bought the Furnace Desert thing, everything in there was like a bunch of ground types and dragon types, so maybe it wouldn't be too bad to do that because I do have Ice Beam. The Solar Cave makes me think it's going to be a bunch of fire types, which I would at least resist their attacks. And I probably don't have to worry about stupid sand attack from Trap Bench all the time, so yeah, let's go that way. Oh, that's hella far. And sure enough, right off the bat, I found a key. Alright, well, it's a good thing I went here then. Well, that's the first trap I've ever found. Mud splashes up from the ground, nothing happens, thankfully. Do traps not actually spawn until the postgame? Because I think it's actually kind of incredible that I've never come across any traps until now. Oh, Spoink wants to join the team as a team member. The thing is, I kind of jumped into this a little bit hastily. I'm not actually intending to, like, beat this dungeon or anything. I just want to see if I can pick up a couple keys and hopefully keep one when I get eventually knocked out, because I think this might be one of those 99 floor dungeons. Like, I'll add you to the team, but you're probably gonna die, bruh. Spoink used Psych Up. Why though? Stop that. Oh my god, your moves. You have Splash. At least it has 50 PP. Does that do anything? Alright, so one that makes it teleport to a random location. Right. Don't think I want Psych Up either, or Odor Sleuth. Side Beam is the only move you have, and you're stuck with it. I mean, your offenses aren't actually terrible, but your bulk is non-existent. 38 defenses with only 85 HP. I mean, 85 HP for level 20 is okay, but I mean, Magnemite's like... I think when it was level 20, it was like 105, so... How is it that a stick does more damage than a Blast Seed? Just for confirmation. Yeah, what the hell? Lunatone picked up sticks. I would like to have those, thank you. I think I found you. Ow. Hey, 69. Would you quit spending my sticks? Thank you. More sticks. What happened? Bruh. I think there's an IQ skill that actually helps teammates avoid traps, but it doesn't really do any good when they're just following you all the time. It helps if they ever get warped or separated, they'll avoid them. But yeah, as it is, it's not really all that useful. Oh, I just realized something. Yeah, I don't have any apples. How much does an orange berry heal up? 42 belly. The 47. Yeah, that's not viable. Yikes. Okay, I may not be able to actually complete this run. Especially when I keep stepping on traps that just let me sit in one place and not do anything. What now? Wobbuffet is in here? Bruh. Can I make it so you don't try to attack anything at all, preferably? Maybe if I switch off exclusive move user? That way you only try to attack if they're on the adjacent tile? Maybe? Hopefully? Thank you. And now I'm going to be surrounded by enemies and completely pinned. Great. Hi, how are you? I just one-shot you with a single scratch. You are still trying to attack... Bruh. What? Wobbuffet uses safeguard and we gain protection from it? That's interesting. So an enemy can use safeguard and it helps me. But if an Aerodactyl uses agility several times in a row, I don't get to see shit. Alright, I see how it is, game. I am at a dead end. Trap Bust Orb, that's useful. Is that for the whole floor or is that just for the room I'm in? I got a whole bunch of orbs, I don't even know what they do. Pulls all items on the floor to the user. Okay. If there is a shop, the user will be considered a shoplifter. That's not good. My best bet would be to use that when I'm on an adjacent tile to a staircase then, I think. For safety. Oh, the PTSD of accidentally stealing from a Kecleon shop. Oh my god. Trap Bust, however, in the same room. That's what I thought. Okay. Well, I mean, looking at the floor, there's only a single item. I don't think I care to trawl it towards me, so... I think here I do want to trawl the items. I don't know if the Kecleon shops would actually show up with my x-ray specs. You know what? That's something worth looking up. Oh, interesting. You know, there's a lot of people that don't like AI, and I get why. Believe me, I do. In fact, for most cases, I can't stand the concept of AI in general. But it does tend to be quite useful. Google AI anyway. If you have a question, instead of having to search for every possible link that usually ends up being garbage links that don't actually mean much, just asking questions is actually quite useful. And it actually recommended that I do not use the trawl orb, even if I'm standing on the stairs leading down to floor 15. The x-ray specs will show Kecleon shops. It shows them as a group of blue dots that are tightly clustered together in a square formation with a single red dot near them. So there isn't one here, I don't have to worry, but it does recommend that I use it on a floor that has a Kecleon shop while standing on stairs, because there's a chance that I can have some really good items, packed with rare TMs or evolution items. I was just going to use it here to pick up whatever these 3 items are, just in case one of them is a key, but you know what, I'm actually okay with saving it then. Decent advice. But floor 15, I'm pretty sure, supposed to be a special floor here where I can use a key. The trick is just finding where I'm supposed to go. It doesn't seem like any enemies are moving towards me. Interesting. There's the staircase. Wake you up and knock you out. I'm getting hungry. That's not good. A food item that slightly lowers the Pokemon's maximum belly size. If used by a Pokemon other than the leader, its status changes to Hungry Pal, which means that the Pokemon becomes famished and is unable to move. But it also slightly fills the Pokemon's belly. So I don't think it would actually mean too much if I just eat one. I mean, I'll eat it last. I have orange berries I can be snacking on. There's a couple gravel rocks. I haven't found the key spot though yet. This key is supposed to unlock a room that gives us an HM, I'm pretty sure. And I'm already getting hungry. There's the spot. Maybe. How do I... Key? Use? Hey, there we go. Closed corridor was opened. And we pick a waterfall, so that should give us access to a new dungeon, I think. Now the trick is actually being able to get out of here in one piece without dying to hunger. Or Metachams. Getting dizzy from hunger. Okay, you know what? Just to be as safe as possible. It only gave me 4 belly. Nah. Well, I made it to the 20th floor, but I've only got 9 again, so... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. Please, game. This floor doesn't seem like it's gonna be as nice as the last couple. Oh my god, okay, it actually wasn't too bad. Oh, thank god. I was actually scared it was gonna be 25 floors. That was good work today. I should not actually be alive. I am gonna go buy some apples. Huge apple, please. Yes, thank you. Yeah, between having to redo Sky Tower so many times, having to go through so many floors, I've gone through all my apples and lost the rest, so I'm kind of out of those. Might as well link my moves too since I'm here, because I kind of forgot to do that when I used the ginseng. Link. Also, I have this gray gummy. I'm gonna take this. And for being an absolute trooper... Where the hell? Oh, there you are. I'm gonna give you the gummy. Since you managed to survive. Also, it kind of matches your color scheme. Don't even know what the gray gummy is specifically used for. A rock type Pokemon. Interesting. You can have it though. Doesn't seem to like the dislike the gummy, and it gets pee-pee checker. Yeah, it sounds weird out of context. Just deposited all my money as well. I'm gonna go back to the Solar Cave. Because as I mentioned, there's another HM that I kind of had to walk past because I was out of hunger. I couldn't really explore anywhere. Now that I have apples, I don't mind, you know, trying to find the HM. It's the HM for Surf, and we absolutely need that to go anywhere, so I gotta go back, unfortunately. Beldum wants to join the team. That is fantastic news. Absolutely. Give a nickname? I'm good. Wouldn't mind having a Metagross fairly soon. What level are you? 30? You can actually evolve, I'm pretty sure. Are you just gonna sit there and not pick it up? Gotta do everything around here. Oh, I see. That was why. I am out of space. Screw it. Troll Orb. It was good advice, but I'll just take this now. Thank you. Of course, I cleared out an inventory space to pick up more inventory items, but at least I don't have to worry about any more items on this floor, at least. Also, are you magnet levitating or not? Well, I'm glad you missed several of those. Can you actually follow? That is also fantastic news. And floor 20. Somewhere along this floor is supposed to be Surf. Now, it's recommended to bring Pokemon that are able to walk across the water. And I have plenty of ability to actually explore, even better. I mean, it just get me forward a room. Sure, I guess. Hi, how's it going? Welcome back. Oh, I see. Okay. I get rid of Torment. Neat. Well, you have a kind of a cool area. What is this about? I did not mean to leave, please. Magnetic quarry, maybe? Okay, go to the right one. Is it actually like a cave or something? That's cool. I can't talk to you when you're over there, please. Join team. Make leader. And put Ace on standby. Because I'm pretty sure I should be able to evolve you. Hello. Oh, strange voice in my head. Evolve me, please, and no items. Bottom undergoing changes. Appearance changed. And a batang. So I think I should actually have access to... How do moves work in this game? I just have takedown. I know I can learn other moves from Gulpin, but if I never learned confusion on level up, how does that work? Oh god, you are so wide, it's hard to control you. Remember? Ah, there we go. Metal Claw, I will take. Gulpin. I like how you were choking on your own spit for a second. In typical Gulpin fashion. And I guess confusion too, even though you don't have like the greatest special attack. It is stab at least. Actually, that said, what are your stats? Special attack 46. I mean, it's respectable. Yeah, physical attack 54. That's decent enough considering you just literally just evolved. Lowest possible level that you can be. And it's only going to skyrocket from there, I hope. Especially once I get to evolve you again. I need to take the item from you. But I can't because I'm out of space. But with everything all said and done, I still have to take the item, don't worry. I think this makes 4 keys now. 3 and 4, yep. I can sort them, make it easier to see. I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. I've actually been recording for a couple hours, just kind of messing around, evolving some Pokemon, taking out a couple missions, getting some keys, all that good stuff. Got myself a new friend, chilling under the tree. You do realize that's not actually a pseudo-wudo, right? It's an actual tree. That said, if you guys have enjoyed the series so far, feel free to drop a like, or even a dislike. I promise it doesn't hurt my feelings. If you do want to catch some more of these, hit the subscribe button. I just checked, I'm actually 13 subscribers away from 300. It actually makes me so happy, you have no idea. I've mentioned it before, just the fact that even one person watches any of my content is just kind of surreal to me. But the fact that there's almost 300 people that have clicked subscribe on my channel is actually legitimately mind-blowing. There's channels out there that have millions of subs, but I'm just a dude that's playing Pokemon and talking shit on the game and its mechanics. So at the risk of sounding a little sappy, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for subscribing. I do appreciate you. But until next time, where I'm going to be taking on Stormy Sea, probably coming across some legendaries, maybe, hopefully, crossing fingers. I didn't get to any today, but I do have to unlock those spots first. But until next time, take care.